God, I got a 9. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I gotta discuss this deal. I just gotta discuss it. I gotta discuss this deal with everybody. I want everybody to know I have a 9, and I'm gonna bet most of my chips. I want to have a couple chips left just in case, you know, that 5% variance is working against me. I want a few chips. You know, you always want a few chips to fall back on, like a pillow. A good pillow will allow you to dominate at poker, and that's the bottom line. Okay, what's this guy doing? Doesn't he know I have a 9? He must not. Where's he from? He's from Spain. See, Spain. Fucking Spaniards. Here we go. I'm gonna call him because he's from Spain, and he's got high cards. And see, I'm dominating. I'm dominating. And that's how you win poker 100% of the time. See, even TK is laughing at this weed syndicate. He's a syndicate for marijuana. Okay? See? See? And it's because he's from Spain. Alright, 5. Yeah, I got my 2. If you can wait it out, and if you can wait until you get the 2 of spades or the 2 of hearts, you'll win every time. There's nothing else to it. So we're gonna put most of our chips in here. Not all of them. You want about 70 chips. If you always have about 70 chips, you're in the money for sure. Wow, I've seen it all now. Like I said, once in a blue moon, people will beat you. Once in a blue moon. Doesn't happen all the time, but once in a while, people will beat you. And there's just nothing you can do. That's just poker. And it makes it more fun. You know, people think they're winning. People think they've got you dominated, but you know, they just don't know your plan in the long term. It's all about the long term. Definitely folding this. Definitely folding. I got an ace. Aces are garbage. I'm folding. Excuse me. Now here's really where the fun begins. The blinds are now at 25.50. Okay, people are starting to get scared. People can't handle the pressure of poker. There's 9 people at this table, and I would say about 7 of them are getting so scared that the blinds are 25.50 that they're just gonna go all in because they just can't handle the pressure. They don't want to be at this table anymore with me, especially when I keep getting cards like this. Queen 2. Amazing hand. Amazing. Especially the 2. Especially the 2. 2 of hearts, mind you. I don't care what card you have. If it's a heart, it's bomb. It's a wicked hand. And we're going to want to pretty well go all in here. 350. That's good. We can still survive the big blind. We still got that cushion to fall back on. And we're still discussing the deal over here with everybody. Okay? And they're falling right into my trap. This guy called me. I guarantee you a couple more people will call me. Like I said, they're falling right into my trap. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. The only card he can beat me with is a 3. And they know that. And that's the bottom line. So we can't afford here. this guy doesn't know what I'm doing. He's asking me if I'm pot committed. He doesn't know I'm from Canada, so I'm just gonna let him know, and I'm gonna check. What's he doing? Why is he betting? Okay. On a pot, listen, this is what it all comes down to. If the pot if it's a large pot, like 775 chips, and you have to pay 50 chips to win it, it is not worth it. It is not worth it. You gotta swallow your pride, and you gotta leave. And I got Queen 2 again, so, you know, things are looking up. Things are looking up. And I still got 50 chips. I'm still doing pretty good. I'm hanging in there. And people are going to call me no matter what I do because I only have 50 chips. And that is going to work to our advantage. We're going to want to take those 50 chips and just throw them out there for everyone to, you know, try and get. And we're just going to take everyone down because it's not the 2 of hearts, but the 2 of diamonds is pretty sweet. Pretty sweet indeed. And if we, you know, I want to see a good flop. I want to see like a 7, 5, 6. That's a terrible flop. Terrible flop. It's alright, because we're still going to win it. We're still going to win it. These guys don't have nothing. I've got 2 high with queen kicker. Okay? I've almost got a flush. I got a 75% flush. I definitely have this one. Oh, see? See? Dominating. Totally dominating. So now we're happy, but we don't want people to know we're happy. We want them to think we're angry, right? So now everybody at this table thinks we're angry. Because I just changed my avatar. Right? So now everyone thinks we're angry. But really, I'm happy. I'm very happy because I just won 175 chips. Okay, what are we going to do here? You pretty well want to go all in with this hand because, you know, it's not as good as Queen 2. You're not going to win big pots like 175 chips. But you're going to win decent pots. You might win 50 chips, which is decent. He's asking me if I'm giving lessons. I'm gonna tell these guys that I'm putting this up for everyone to see on YouTube because they don't know how to play, and that's sad. You know, they're probably only winning 70% of the games they play, and that's terrible. When it comes to Texas Hold'em, that is terrible. You want to be winning at least 95 to 100% of the games you play. Okay, so we got, you know what? We got 50 chips left. That's a lot of chips. That's plenty of chips. That'll last us the rest of the game. So, yeah, I'm just going to fold. See, I should have stayed in. There was a voice in the back of my head telling me to stay in. And what do you know? I flopped a 5. I flopped a pair of 5s. But shit happens. You know, life goes on. I'm gonna go ahead and fold here because, like I said, you don't ever want to. I'm gonna tell you something that a lot of the pros will never admit. The only way you can lose at poker is if you run out of chips. So this guy doesn't. Okay. I'm a good person, and I want to help people out. So, there's 8 other people sitting at this table with me, and they all could use my poker strategy. And they don't understand, like I said, people won't understand your strategy. People think you're gonna win poker by having high chip stacks and getting good hands. It's not gonna happen. You're gonna win poker by having the lowest chip stack and having people wait for you and having people wondering what you're doing and getting hands like this, like 10-3. That's what poker is all about. Getting hands like this. This is why I play poker, because I just love seeing 10s and 3s and diamonds and, you know, going all in with 50 chips. It's all about winning. When it comes down to it, in the end, it's all about winning. And when you win 95 to 100% of the time, you can afford to give other people your strategy. Okay, there's 200 million poker players in America right now. No, sorry. I think it's 200 million worldwide. Okay, so there's 200 million poker players worldwide, and only one of them, me, myself, and I, know the winning poker strategy. So if I spread this to a few thousand, a million poker peeps, this industry is just gonna explode. And people are going to have to be able to quit their jobs, spend time with their families. But they don't understand that you gotta play hands like 10-3. People think, oh, pocket aces, ace king, ace queen, you know, suited connectors. No, it ain't happening. Okay, let's see here. See, I got my 3, and we dominated. We just dominated. I just want to let them all know that I'm dominating here. Okay, we're in pretty good shape here. We got 200 chips. A little more chips than I would like to have at this point in the game. I want to be hovering around 50 to 100 chips, because you don't want to intimidate people. When you got a chip stack like 200, they don't see the 2. They just see the 2 zeros. And that's intimidating. 0-0. That's... So people are, you know, they're not going to call you. They're not going to go all in with you. And your strategy is just not going to work. This guy wants to know my strategy, and if that's fine, I'll tell him my strategy. Okay, so I'm going to take a break here and sit out for a few hands and